Yeah, let's go. I'm happy to be here again, and let's do it.
Vamos.
Vamos.
Straight up B for Heroic, but they'll meet MOUZ there. Frozen bringing the fight, flashed out. Lots of players here, 6 of them just battling for control. It's going to be coming up for Heroic. Dexter has to escape the Molotov, give him full control, and Heroic go back to A quick.
Yeah, real fast, right? One man down in the pit, JDC, kind of responsible for the entire bomb site right now. Not an easy feat by a large margin, but my God, 2 quick kills. He's been able to keep MOUZ in this round. It gets a little slower now for Heroic. They're looking for these fights. Both players are low, and it's just Dexter left in this long smoke. He tries to walk it, but is locked out. All right, first look at this one. I'll get your thoughts right away. Gary, what do you make of that pistol?
Yeah, I think Heroic, they are really good players that play with pistols, and they are trying to get banana really fast, and they encounter a lot of people there, and just the reactions that they have, it's good to see because they have a really good team play. Heroic always play together, and they did that again in the pistol.
Nice start. But, you know, MOUZ, they went on an 8-3 beginning of Nuke, and still Heroic pulled it back on that T side. So you would certainly feel like Heroic are heavy favorites in this game right now. Now, obviously, you haven't played Heroic at the tournament, but you guys played MOUZ. You lost 2-0, Mirage and Ancient. What did you make of this MOUZ team? Because they've really been playing well this year. And in Rio.
Yeah, they are a really good team. They have young players that are hungry to play a lot of CS, so they have EGL that it's not too young, but he's really doing a great job with the young guys. So I think it's a really good team in the right path, and I think they can surprise a lot of teams, not just us, but other teams.
I think everyone's learning that the hard way. Yankov said earlier that he expects to see MOUZ in a lot of playoffs this year, a lot of top 8. So we'll have to see if that can manifest. Right now, they're going to get turned to mincemeat. The knives are out. Oh dear! It didn't take long for Heroic. Did it? I think they got a knife like 5 rounds into Nuke as well. So Heroic are cheeky as ever.
I like how Heroic plays and how they approach the game. I think they are a really good team. We lost against them in Major, right? In the semifinals. It was a really tough match, but I think they are improving a lot. Yeah,
Nuke there was crazy, man. Nuke in that playoff match was hard. Like what? Obviously, you've just been freed from hell itself by the Lord Valve. They've let you back. Do you think that major would have gone very differently if you were there with the boys?
Very different.
It's hard to say. Yeah, it's a horrible question.
No. But I think I could help them with some technical stuff that Carrick can do it. But I think because we are in that position, we made really good run.
Yeah,
we are happy to be in the semifinal in the major. It's a huge achievement for us. For sure, we want much more, but I think right now I have a lot of pressure on me because I'm back, But I like this kind of pressure.
Makes you perform.
Yeah.
Makes you want to show, I'm back now, right? Things are about to kick up a notch.
Yeah, I mean, Rio was fun. We obviously, Harry and I casted your Na'Vi game, which was extremely exciting.
Dude, thank you for giving us the best game. Because that was so good, man.
It was so loud, right?
Yeah, dude, it was
We couldn't
crazy.
hear each other. We could not hear each other.
Yeah, it was just blind casting because I'm I don't know if Hugo's talking right now, but I'm just going to say some words and hopefully it's fine. Right.
You guys have the team play.
We do.
We're like Heroic in that sense.
Yeah.
About to explode into B, but MOUZ are rotating.
Yeah, they're starting to bring everyone around. That nade could be pretty meaty. That's a good bit of damage out of Frozen's util. But now they've got to try and capitalize on it. Dexter boosted up, but it's pre-fired by jabbi. And this might be a done deal now with MOUZ not really in a position to actually try get back into this one. They've got low players, but they don't know about that. They don't know how effective the nades were, so they just get out of that.
Yeah, you need to do something when Hierarchy is playing like that, really fast, and try to like play everybody together, you know, because if you don't try to fight them, they will like run up you. So we play against them in Ancient, and they did that against us, so it was really tough.
Was Ria the last time you played Heroic?
Yes.
I guess so, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Scary team. I mean, no shame in losing to these guys in the form that they're showing right now. Katowice Grand Finals, Rio Grand Finals.
Yes.
They're looking for trophies this year, though. One more buy round now. And Heroic is still on Mach 10, so they might keep it quick.
No up.
Yeah, Stan's not even bought nades, so he's going to be throwing himself up banana, I would imagine. Oh, no, there are the nades. Nothing wrong with that. MOUZ with an AUG. We don't see many AUGs right now. A Furia buying in on the AUGs.
Yeah, Vini's not in the team anymore.
That's true.
Oh. All right, creeping up. They threw the G2 top mid smoke in, right? The one that kind of gives you that illusion that you might be peeking around it. That's why Tess says is that to slow down. He's going to wait for this smoke to fade before he looks to do anything else. But Heroic are just kind of establishing a bit of control over the map, right? Trying to take the apartments away, holding on to Banana, making sure that MOUZ aren't pushing all the way down. Now they're going to look to take this top Banana control. cadiaN with the flash over the half wall, and sjuush has got it. This is nice real estate all across the map for Heroic to have. They know they've got MOUZ boxed in over towards B.
Oh, they're going to force a fight in middle. Forshi, that's dangerous, but he gets away with a kill and survives. MOUZ now sit comfortably in a 5-on-4. They can pull all the way back if they want and give up middle. Heroic are going to use their util to take it back. Mollies, flashes, everything raining over, even a deep smoke. So dexter has to make a decision, and he gets blinded trying to commit to the fight. Somehow lives to tell the tale. Heroic with 30 seconds are coming in.
Oh, Jabbi with that Mach 10 out of the apartments. Torshi back at the site, holding this angle with the AUG. Only good for one. JDC gets turned on by that Mach 10. And so they flush him out. He's very, very low as Jabbi. Could get brought down through the smoke. And there's that kill that tips the scales. Frozen. Brings us into a 2v1. It's cadiaN, the captain of Heroic, left up in it. He gave us a great performance on that previous map, 24 and 15, finished top of the server. He's got to pick up where he left off. Molly goes in, but it's too deep to clear out the pit. cadiaN still has room here. There's that swing. Fight one, cadiaN. They say he leads by example. Winning this 1v2 would set the precedent for Heroic. They can't flush him out. He's won it to time, and he's going to knock out the last man as well.
What a great shot. And he dances all the way to the bank. This guy's a showman, you know.
Yeah, he's playing really well.
Yeah, that last map especially.
And he really likes this kind of position to be in the clutch.
Every time.
Yeah, every time he's clutching.
I don't know how Heroic make Mach 10s look as good as they do. I feel like Jabbi gets that clear on the cold box. There's no way he should double headshot that player, but...
It's good to pop apps, right? With Mach 10.
An Alexi B classic. They'll meet MOUZ there, though. Oh my god, it's quick. The nade still being thrown, but the 5-7s tear through the heads of Heroic. There's more where that came from. Dexter hits another.
That's crazy. That's not how that's meant to go. sjuush with the spam. There were a lot of people running down that corridor, but he didn't even hit one bullet. cadiaN and sjuush is suddenly in a 2v5.
He has really good timing, though.
Fast up short.
Ready.
That one's for free, but now they know about him. They flash him off the angle. Torshi swings. They peeked him together, and I like that they just isolate that one man while they know where he is. They've got that info. They just both swing him together. Why bother letting cadiaN play with all the timings in the 1v4? Now it's just sjuush left to finish off. Out through CT. There is a man here. Ooh, having to play a bit of a timing game. Is Frozen, just hoping he can dodge, capture, and sjuush can't locate him. They're playing with each other right now.
It's a really good play from Frozen, because if he dies here, it just gives so much room for sjuush to go B and get that plant. Now they come all the way back. Oh my, spam through the smoke, and xertioN wins the round. All off of that app setup as well. What a read.
It's not just us that lost this kind of round, right?
No one's safe.
Trying to playing fast apps and just dying 3 guys, and you are in 2v5 really fast. So yeah, I understand them.
And are you hating the 5-7 right now? Like, obviously,
OP.
It's so good.
OP.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. It's really good.
The most abused weapon at the moment,
yeah.
I would say.
Dexter did something similar against us in Ancient, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Think it like 3 guys really fast.
cadiaN last map was just destroying MOUZ with 5-7.
Yeah, dude, he got like 5 kills across 2 rounds. He like out-fragged his AWPing performance with the 5-7 in 2 rounds. I was like, how is this happening, man? It does just feel like so accurate. Like, you know, you're like a turret, and it just like demolishes people at close range. You know, like,
range,
yeah. If you hit a headshot, you know, you're laughing. You can't. Yeah, you don't lose that. So it is super strong, and I kind of hate that it is. I'm a big P250 fan myself.
You're a deagler, Harry.
Yeah,
you love the one.
The deagle's good too, man.
Sometimes.
Yeah, like the kills don't feel better than when they're with a deagle. You know what I mean? Like when you just land like that lovely crisp.
Satisfying.
Yeah.
Right now, Hiroka are going to end B, but they're taking brackets first. Spotted a banana by the AWP. That might change their tune. Jabbi's looking for a pick in apartments. And Torshi's pushed up behind the Molotov. Oh, he's going to catch him throwing flashes, and he throws caution to the wind. 1 quick kill. Tess is blocked in the smoke. This is a mess in middle, and Heroic can pull back, but Dexter needs help. He's whiffed his shot. Covered by Jabbi, late to middle. 3v3. It's all on JDC.
They're right here, right on this short angle. JDC, the hero of this A site. Another kill out of him, and it's just down left to beat, but he's playing for time now. He's slowed it right down. His teammates rotated around, and Stown cannot find a way back in. He's saving the AWP. MOUZ, they get this 2nd round, and it's JDC's heroics that keep them in it.
Sick round from JDC. I mean, you know, obviously this MOUZ team is the core of an academy roster. Something that you guys at Furia will be, you know, in tune with yourself. Drop is an ex-academy player. You know, what kind of synergy does the main team and the academy team have inside of Furia for you guys?
Yeah, for us, we always try to help the academy guys, like analyzing stuff, trying to help them, like just giving them some advice. So I already knew Drop before because I already talked with him in the past. And I think because of 3 guys of this team, they play together in the academy team. They already have a lot of synergy, so this helped really, really.
And that promotion of Drop, was that like you, or was that Art, or was it a combination? Who picked Drop out of this team and why? Yeah,
Drop was me. I saw in him that he is not just like good playing CS, but he's good in observing things and evolving things that I was talking with him. So when I see this in a player, it's really important to understand that he's coachable, you know, and he's really improving.
He's got a future.
Yeah.
Is that a one-way in apps? I think so for MOUZ.
Stown just like headed that smoke. He's blocked it. They're holding for the cross though.
So
in
late.
the apartments, JDC falls at the hands of cadiaN's AWP. Man advantage early for Heroic. That one's kind of gifted to them.
They changed pace, right?
Because yeah, they've been coming at them with a good bit of like, even if like the site take isn't super quick, when they're going for like the key real estate, normally that's happening right at the start of the round. They're like setting up flashes at top banana, they're taking the apartments. This round is none of that. It's just holding. Oh, okay. That's a nice shot out of Torshi. Bit more of that, please, sir.
Oh, Jabbi's going to go through anyway, isn't he? He's calling for a flash. cadiaN throwing it up right now, and Jabbi jumps out through the smoke. Nice entry. One more player trapped to the back of the site. Frozen's going to win his out, but xertioN did get cleared, so this will be a bomb plant, and maybe even a round. MOUZ might have to save. Nothing is being given to them. Torshi could kill jabbi here on an island. Uh-oh. Maybe that tempts you back in, but they're already so far away.
They're just too far out of it, aren't they? No, we were talking about like Fury or like Furia's academy team and like Drop, and you know it's very applicable because of MOUZ having so many academy players. But the other thing I always found interesting about Fury Academy was ZMB, obviously like the IGL there for I think it was like seasons 1 through 3. I don't know if it swapped out after that, but. I always liked it because it felt like he kind of cooled a style that was like reminiscent of art, but then he was obviously like this like AWPing IGL, which crosses over into like a mixture of like art and Fallen, right? Like it was, I don't know, I feel like for someone like Drop, maybe that like helped him with like coming up to speed, because you guys obviously have like a very defined style. I know you're not a big fan of the comment of it's really quick, because there's more to it than that, but like he was kind of already on like that end of the spectrum, right? From the academy team, like knowing how to play in a bit more of like a pace-defined team.
Help him.
Yeah,
help him for sure.
Ooh. Okay. This is a nice feeling for MOUZ, right? They finally kind of go 1-for-1 on the banana battle and actually deny the control. Heroic try to go fast into top mid, but they're locked out of it for now. This is a much better looking round for MOUZ.
Ooh. Heroic just getting cut into pieces.
Yeah, they're fighting back, right?
Yeah.
They're not just waiting Heroic. They are trying to fight banana, fighting mid. This is really good call.
I mean, that's something Fury love to do. I remember especially, less so now, but especially in the online era, the amount of rounds you guys would just run down mid on Inferno, on CT side, full send it. You guys, and even if teams knew it was coming, they couldn't stop it.
Yeah, we really like to fight.
I can tell that.
Yeah, that's why it's really entertaining. Sometimes it's not too much for me because we are playing 4v5 sometimes, or even worse. But when you gain this kind of duels and you are trying to surprise the other team, because when you have a lot of teams that they structure, they need all the grenades, they need the space. If you are like trying to change that for them, sometimes they don't have the time to adapt, or they don't know how to adapt. So sometimes put a lot of pressure on them, put them in a place that they are not used to.
Yeah. Like you're taking them out of their like comfort zone, right? And you're like kind of forcing them into like a very out of the box, like chaotic situation that they're like not used to seeing. They maybe don't have the protocols to respond to. There's a lot happening. Dude, this was nice, right? This sort of like double push into the top of banana. That's what you're kind of talking about with like the fighting them more and like the getting involved early. Same for JDC, just a lot more, I guess you could say more risks taken, but there's like science behind it, right? In terms of like where and when they're pushing. This is nice. All right, MOUZ have got a bit of bite in them. Let's get it.
This is an ugly buy for Heroic. They're just matching whatever they can. They've dropped an AK. cadiaN's got his AWP, but MAC-10, Glock, or PT-50, Tech-9, it's all over the place.
Well, these kind of like hero AWP rounds, these are things that you're used to seeing. What would you try and do here? Because we always say T-side AWPing Inferno can be very, very tricky to get going. So how would you try and get cadiaN involved right now?
Yeah, they don't have a lot of grenades, right? So it's really important to try to give the help cadiaN to have the space to try to go to a peak. And if some city player make a mistake, cadiaN could like just punish it, or they can like just try to make a simple exec, and cadiaN try to win a clutch. So I think it could be both.
Yeah. So they either want to set him up for that opener, or they want him alive as the closer to the round. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see what they do with him.
They are lining up an exec, and it's going to be cadiaN throwing it. So back of the pack for cadiaN, but this guy in clutch is a different beast. Can he get them there? Nades in the way. MOUZ playing close to the smoke, but a lot of players have been checking this position as of late, and Heroic will not fall for it. Spam through, and they don't have to commit. 30 seconds. They're actually running back to meet up with Stown. Meanwhile, MOUZ are panicking. They're full rotating. They've just realized they made the wrong call.
Oh, this is a little bit weird now. They're kind of out of position here, right? Both players over towards long. Torshi does have eyes on Moto, but that shot sails past, and there's jabbi with the long wrap. sjuush taps out another in the meantime, and that's a done deal. Heroic find a way back in with nothing more than a couple of pistols around an AWP and an AK. They've cooked up a round.
Heroic is really good, like taking this decision making in mid round, late round, like with the block, you know, not just like sjuush was like listening a lot to what is happening on A, and they are trying to exec on B, and if something goes wrong on B, they just come back really fast. And the reaction time was really important because they could catch up the bomb before the cities understand that they made a mistake, right?
That was such a panic, though, for MOUZ, right? Like, not a single player staying at A. Sure, they think it's coming. They probably heard 3 or 4 different guns, so they're running rotations, but you could see that moment of realization as soon as they leave library, like, oh no, no one's in B yet. I've got to go back.
And you know, but like that is where, you know, that decisive factor of like everyone leaving just in like perfect like timing with each other, right? Like perfect synchronization. That like links into what you're saying, right, Gary, with like this whole idea of if it was any slower, that realization for the CTs would have kicked in and they would have been able to get like set up. They would have been better positioned. So that only works because like Heroic, in my mind, probably already had that in place. It's like if we get traded, if we don't, you know, if we get like smoked off in top banana, we're gonna go straight back because we have sjuush waiting in top mid to give us like this plan B almost, right?
Yeah, it could be that or just sjuush like listen.
And he hears the rotate, and then he's like, "Okay, they're leaving A.
Back,
Now's
guys.
the time."
Or it's cadiaN mind, you know. Sometimes it's just the IGL just saying that we need to react really fast and everybody's just coming together.
Yeah, I mean, when cadiaN calls, Heroic listen. You know, you can tell that much. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Even in that, you know, Game of Glory documentary, you saw how much, you know, power cadiaN has in this team over these young players. Oh, this is dangerous. They're only clearing it from bedroom right now. There's 2 CTs set up. Oh, he turns. He actually wins that out damage-wise. There's a flash to go further. He's in no hurry. And it's actually MOUZ who decide to throw in the towel. They leave apartments. Some good grenades in this round from the MOUZ boys, but still Heroic wait for the pick. It's not come their way yet. Those smokes are scary. You don't want to get one-wayed. sjuush will be left. This is a double T-side AWP worth noting. They want an eco, so they just grabbed whatever they could find. Ooh.
A lot of information for dexter.
Yeah, and now he knows the B play is coming. Again, a lurker in boiler. This time it's jabbi. Trying to cause commotion and Heroic contact into B.
Yeah, Torshi might have to do something big here. xertioN, he's having a bit of a rough series, right? Like on Nuke, he was a little quiet. You thought maybe it was just kind of a slow start, but he's been struggling even here on Inferno. Usually a very dependable player. But Torshi might have to bear the brunt of this take. Luckily enough, he's the right man for the job. This AWP finds itself a double. Now it is just xertioN. He falls as well. That smoke's faded though. And as they try to cross in, dexter's locked them out of the round.
That's one way to do it. Double AWP meant Heroic couldn't really get, you know, rushing in, right? They were stuck in the choke point, just trying to find those kills. And MOUZ at least lived long enough that that CT smoke fades.
Yeah, a good hold for MOUZ, right? Because if they lost this round, they could like don't have a chance to win the half. So it's a good time to come back.
Yeah, especially after Heroic just won an eco round, or I guess a force buy round, the round prior. They've done a lot of that in this series. They won a very similar round in Nuke with an AK, an AWP, and 3 pistols. You can never count Heroic out.
Yeah, they know how to play this kind of force buys too. Yeah.
Ooh. Locked out of banana this time. There's the change for MOUZ. They take full control. But Heroic want to go through, and this is a good timing to do so, because xertioN just moving down the bottom of B. 1 and 8 has said having trouble, needs a recovery right now, and that's more like it. 2 kills. Frozen helps out on the fade. This is a nice, easy cleanup for MOUZ. 1v4 alive. That's perfect.
Yeah, that was a nice response, right? They pulled that third guy over very, very quick. You had like Torshi there to lend a helping hand with the AWP. You had a guy fighting from top car, so there was like layers to that defense. Even if they overwhelmed xertioN straight away, it would have been kind of tricky to follow up with like a double top car peek coming at you with just the pistols.
But xertioN was really like understand that kind of moment that on Banana he needed to be anti-flash because they could pop, and he had like the really good read.
Yeah, if he can recover, that would be nice, because his game on Nuke was not good.
Yeah.
And he was playing top hut, and he was just getting cleared every single round.
No, I mean, it feels like one of these days where it's like, you know, maybe he isn't, like, you know, the aim just ain't hitting right. You're not winning the fights that you normally do. But, like, in terms of the decision-making and whatnot, xertioN's always been a stand-up individual in that regard, right? That last round kind of highlights it.
I mean, he's the highest-rated player of MOUZ, you know, in the last few months. He's arguably the best player. You know, sure, Frozen with a lot more experience, but xertioN individually has had some incredible games, did at Rio in that quarterfinal against Cloud9. So, yeah, this is if he's going quiet today, I don't see a way MOUZ can upset, but
yeah,
right now they're back on track. 2 rounds in a row, and a third should be this, although a gun drop. These are scary rounds. xertioN got to make the right moves here. Molly down, they jump through. The M4 gets chewed up and spat out. That's a good hold for xertioN. Out of ammo, but they won't let cadiaN cross, and MOUZ keep it alive with 3. 6-6 now, and this is where Heroic need to flex their muscles and take the half right at the end.
Yeah, good timeout too. It's important to Heroic stop a little bit MOUZ and to try to come back to where they are.
What do you think Heroic should do now after we've had a couple of eco rounds, a couple of comeback rounds for MOUZ? They've been taking Banana. What's Heroic's? What's a good call for Heroic coming into a very important rifle round here?
I think if they play how they were playing in the beginning of the half, that they are trying just to have mid control and Banana control, because MOUZ is not fighting a lot on Banana. So if they can like just giving them a right pressure to play in the end of the round, it will be good, I think.
Let's see what they've got for us. No AWP. MOUZ have theirs. 11 and 4 on Torshi. 4 opening kills to no deaths. Ooh, dear, dexter. Taking a leaf out of Fury's book.
All right. It looks like you were going to get your wish, Gary, right? With them trying to take this Banana control, I imagine they're going to try gun back to top mid, but that's where Dexter could complicate things.
Blind.
Bit of a fight. MOUZ, they've not been challenging too often for this top Banana spot, but Frozen puts them in baskets, in caskets. Top B locked down, and cadiaN dead. It's just jabbi left standing. He was holding on to mid. The rest of his team have been butchered at the top of Banana. And now they're asking him to try cook up a 1v4. Everyone's here ready to face him, and there's no way back into that round. That is a lights-out hold from Frozen.
They spent the whole round blinded, right? Yes. stauN was blinded by cadiaN's flash. Okay, not the best start.
Yes.
And I think everyone else was, because no one swung to trade. And then as soon as they swing, xertioN throws a flash over the roof, and 3 more kills for Frozen.
Yeah, really
Easy
good
hold.
Really good hold on Banana. This is a fight that normally define the round, right? Yeah, Banana is always define the round, and they shut down Banana, and this is really important from MOUZ to get the confidence, right?
Yeah, now they can win the half.
Yes.
Ooh, into the molly.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of chunked down, but they do smoke it off. Okay. That was a little headshot with, I guess, one of the P2s or a Tech-9 through the edge of the wall, because Dexter still looks fine. Toshi's even re-aggroing around short.
Oh, okay.
That shot misses, but sjuush was leaving anyway. He's about to head out, so Toshi lets him leave.
They give MOUZ the mid-control back, but now this AWP is so committed. They're going to run at him. Dexter needs to hit these shots. Torshi's not missing a beat, and jabbi has a timing, but JDC just turned around. It doesn't matter when the Deagles come through with the goods. 2 kills. cadiaN, he had the bomb. That's a wise decision to back out. Did not want to give that over. jabbi's in the pit, but cadiaN, he could have run through apps. He's decided against it. He's hoping for a banana kill to come his way. It will, but later they've gone searching. This is such a strange situation, and cadiaN, they're looking for him.
If they find him with the bomb, the hopes of winning this on pistols goes out the window, and xertioN is so close to discovering it.
Oh.
cadiaN's a smart guy, but will he be able to piece together where these CTs are? Oh my goodness. He's calling their bluff out in the top mid. Needs to clear boiler, right? He's paranoid about long. There's very little time left. jabbi dead. They know about the boiler man now. cadiaN lands that deke. He's also retrieved an AWP, but a second man in the apartment should be enough to lock the round in. And MOUZ, they will make up for those couple of kills that go the other way in top mid. They don't let that bomb go down. They don't let Heroic cook up a 2v5. They lock that round down in their favor.
A good round at least after the beginning. That was like really bad. They was 2v5, right?
Yeah.
They killed 3 guys, so it was really good.
Scary, man.
Yeah,
I like that MOUZ went into apartments they're hunting, right? Because even though they found dexter, it cost jabbi's life, and then there was no way cadiaN's reading 2 in apartments after he just came through.
Yeah, impossible.
MOUZ, they've really showed up near the end of this half. Now 5 rounds in a row. Heroic need an answer. Their last gun round was quick up banana. They ate flashes. Now they're back to middle. Triple B for MOUZ. They do have all this control though, so should free up Torshi to rotate. He's about to go do so now. xertioN hears a flash behind him, but he sees nothing. He has no reason to stop, other than the smoke. But once that fades, here he comes for the kill. Down patiently waiting, and he gets rewarded. Now this opens up for Heroic. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, they're still holding for even more re-aggro. Torshi's on this angle, but about to get flashed off and just barely eludes that second attempt at an opener towards banana at a sjuush. This is weird now, right? They were heavy over towards B early. They played that triple lean, and so this A site, by comparison, feels undermanned, underdefended. They're relying on a double pit setup here. It's a powerful crossfire, but they've got to hit their shots, and dexter manages that. 2 kills. Bomb dropped over towards Moto. MOUZ now know where this was looking to end up. Heroic lose another man. This is starting to get away from them right at the end of the half. They were hoping for 7. But 6 might be all they get. cadiaN dead, and now just jabbi down into the pit to his demise. It's a 9-6 half for the MOUZ boys as they look to try and long this out to a 3rd map of overpass. Let's find out if they can in just a moment.
Get it live, who can paint that picture? Ain't no way we losing inches. Climb them fences, get bruised up, got stitches. Bring them back to their senses. Know how the game go, checks and payrolls remain the same. No forecast, Eli, baby. Time out, ride out, you can let them hate me. Get along everywhere we go. Don't carry vendettas, doing everything better. Step into the scene and they stuck like leather. Groupies follow me, for the green, pause to proceed. But we never lost, tryna be fake. Tell me what it costs. Everything you touch, let's go back to dust. Hating cause you can't be like us, but just want you to vibe with me. Touch the sky, come fly with me. Be real, don't lie to me. We're just gonna wreck, no, bringing it back. You know what it is. Bringing it back. Bringing it back. If you wanna dance slow, then you gotta move your feet. People gon' stare, but I don't care. And I know it's only cause they know when we the best. Mike skills don't put me to the test. We don't got time for the rest. Y'all haters is a mess. Give me my props, thinking we gon' stop. All I got is love for those that's riding with me. All these models vibing with me. Say so, please don't max the case low. Rolling that dice, 7 would be nice. Text coming in, love to see, love to me. C to C, easily. Drop flows, I got goals, please spread the word. Kicking haters to the curb. Catching up all the intrigue. Doing it major league, yeah. Just want you to vibe with me. Touch the sky, come fly with me. Be real, don't lie to me. We're just gonna wreck, no, bringing it back. No, bringing it back. No, you know.
Well, Inferno, the map pick of Heroic, is going opposite to Nuke. A strong start from the Danes out of the gate, but it's MOUZ to find 6 rounds in a row at the end of their CT side and pull us back in their favor. I'm here with Gary, I'm here with Harry, and we're getting into the second half.
Yeah, it was a really nice ending to the half for MOUZ, right? It kind of took them a while to get their is it ducks in order? I think that's the saying, right? I don't know.
Yeah, they're chickens.
They like, you know, they worked through the list and then eventually they cooked up some solutions. They started denying some of this control, but hang on a moment, Heroic are coming at us with a very fast pistol. They're rushing. Oh my god, that was a kill. And there's the reply. Man down for Heroic. Ooh. This hasn't gone swimmingly. Torshi's got a man trapped down in the tunnels, and JDC carves a path for the plant in A, but he's a long way away from dexter. A long way away indeed.
Oh,
there's a 1v1 for the round right here. If Tessez can win this and get on the bomb, then Heroic, they've picked up the pistol. He's dead. JDC had to win that. There was no second chance on that fight. He's managed it, and now it's just on jabbi in the 1v2.
Yeah, JDC chased that kill down. High risk, but high reward. And jabbi has room to sneak into the site, but JDC picks him over the box in the air. Bro, 3 kills.
JDC is really good with pistols.
I mean, dude, all of this MOUZ team are good with pistols. I feel like the Deagle, Frozen's Deagle freaks me out sometimes.
We lost, I think, 3 pistols against them. I don't know, but I remember that JDC destroyed us some pistols.
I think xertioN was saying that on the cast as well. I think he was saying his Glocks and maybe it was cadiaN. Someone was saying his Glocks and his USPs are really strong.
Yeah, they're strong.
Dude, MOUZ are favorites right now.
Yeah. 6 rounds in a row.
And this is, you know, this is a Heroic who, yeah, they lost this map to big at Pro League, but back at Katowice, this was their go-to. They took down Vitality, Na'Vi, and G2 on this map, for crying out loud. So this is a huge upset if MOUZ can keep it coming, but that's the issue with Heroic. You never want to say it's over.
But this is a mistake. This is really important to have more people to get this space against first buys. Yeah.
No trades.
Sandbags and car. It's always the cities are trying to fight this space with pistols.
And they're still doing so.
Yeah.
Tessez, nice check. Torshi's going to clear him. There is a flash, but it doesn't really matter when no one plays with it. Torshi just going full send into B. No CT smoke yet, so this boost might be useless, but it does come down. jabbi with a big kill, swings out because the Molotov was behind him, and Stow misses his shot. He couldn't see enough. I would have loved to see him hold and wait on that boost. Could maybe stop the plant. Instead, Heroic have to retake with only pistols.
Yeah, JDC doesn't want to risk falling, right? He knows that, like, just numbers alone here.
Nice.
A little swing at xertioN. This should be enough to take the round. sjuush and sjuush are both low. Frozen and old mate xertioN, the casting duo.
Oh, what?
But what? Heroic win that?
What?
They were both a shot away from death. MOUZ were playing it safe. They were just trying to win it to time. I wasn't ready for that. None of us were.
Only Rush caught it. Rush was ready. I don't know how he caught both kills.
Look at this 5-7, bro.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Busted. Dude. What? Timeout. Timeout. What are you saying after that round, Gary?
Guys, forget this round, please.
Yeah.
This never happened.
They played good. They played good.
And they didn't force, right? They echo.
No.
Eco.
Bomb plant helps.
Yeah.
And this is MOUZ, I think, respecting their opponent as well.
I'm so
That's
bewildered
shocking,
by that round,
dude.
bro. Like,
Shocking.
I don't know. I think if you're MOUZ, there was a big part of you that kind of thought that was done. Like, you know, you're 2v2, you're playing it safe. You're not even taking risks, man. Like,
didn't feel
you
like
had like
it.
a guy fighting from CT. Fair, like that's a bit out there, a bit wacky, but you weren't expecting someone at Coffin's down to also like be holding for that wraparound through ruins and just land a 1D at like 7 HP.
And those kind of rounds, it's the rounds that stop the momentum from the other team. So this is really important to win this kind of round. That if MOUZ have won, it was like 11-6, and they could have the momentum to just like run.
Yeah, I mean, they would have been up against another eco, right?
Yeah.
So it would have been like, at that point, 9 in a row. They would have felt invincible. Instead, you get a TK on your eco round, and then everyone else just kind of gets reduced to a little bloody soup coming up the short side.
You can feel the effect that force by round is going to have on this game. It's now a very different game here, Gary.
Yeah, because right now, some players take too long to come back after this kind of loss, you know? So
I want to, this is a horrible question. I want to talk about Tilt a little bit, because Drop to me seems like a very calm player. He always seemed like a calm player, like a good, a nice young guy, good head on his shoulders. During Rio, we saw him getting stressed, man. We saw him hitting the desk.
Yeah.
You know, was that a very just emotional event?
Yeah.
And obviously the matches in the playoffs were so stressful, the Na'Vi game, and then getting destroyed by Heroic, like stressful games. What was that like for Drop? Because obviously he's a really young guy, so it's a lot of pressure.
I understand that each player have some the different profile, the different profile, you know. So they really are different between them. So for Drop, he's always holding his motion, but when he put it off, it's like
it goes
a lot.
It goes hard.
Yeah, and it's difficult to come back. So
yeah,
I was trying to talk with him about it.
It was sad to watch, man. It was sad to watch, but you know, I can see how it happens.
This round was an interesting one because it was one of these like heroic gambles where they just left B. No one played B at the start of this round. They played everyone over towards A. Might have been more of a talking point if they didn't then immediately lose B. You know, Jabbi comes rotating in late.
They're going
down. Still wants to try and have a bit of a stand here, and that one kill is enough to tempt you back in.
They have so many nades, so retake is actually very viable here. They can molly a bunch of different positions. They can smoke off the banana. This is winnable for Heroic, but they've got to go soon. Here's those nades going over. cadiaN with a dark molly. Torchy's fighting for CT, trying to thin the herd, or they come in on the flank. There's Tesses making it work. They line up, but he can't kill anyone. And JDC has got a smoke spam, go full flusher. 1v4 here, trapped a banana. They're on the defuse. They're sticking it, and he can't get them off. Oh, almost all the kills, but none of the glory. A 4v5 retake for Heroic, and they make it look easy.
Dude, it's even sadder because he tapped the guy through the smoke, and you just know a part of him thought that was the guy defusing, right? Like, that's a rough way for it to go. Someone else catches the bullet, and so the defuse stuck. Lovely, lovely Heroic round though, right? As mentioned, they had 5A to open up. MOUZ was slowly scaling up B, and when Heroic heard that util, they pulled everyone over. They lose Jabbi, so they were 4v5 as the site was lost, and they still find a way to battle back in. This scoreline's closing up.
Oh dear. Oh, where did that come from? What is this game right now?
It's free up playing.
Yeah, it feels like it. Jumping over smokes, Tech 9 one taps. We've got everything.
The momentum is changing a lot, you know. Yeah, the other round was all about heroic momentum, you know, and right now they are just changing again because they just playing fast on B and winning fights. So it's a really good game.
I have no idea who's going to win it either. Anyone's at this point. Down here's that drop. But honestly, just wants his gun. That's the most important. Nice read. Catches xertioN going off on the bridge, and MOUZ will save an AWP. They are the ones laughing, though. They come in with Tech 9s, and they win the round. They get 3 guns.
So you reckon JDC been going over the art demos then with with that play? That was such
a lot with AWP, a lot of grenades. Some guy just jumping and crossing smoke. Difficult.
Yeah, but can they keep it going? MOUZ, that is, because you know Heroic are going to be ready for a quick approach, and unlikely we see the same call. Guns are out now. Heroic's money at the bottom of the barrel. If they lose this one now, whew, MOUZ are going to run away.
Yeah, that's MP9.
Torshi's still 5-0 in opening duels. He was 4-0 CT. He's had a damn good game. Much needed. cadiaN's AWP is at Banana now. They respect the util, lots of flashes. Heroic play back in the bomb site. They've got retake nades. Try to get some damage off while they can. Could be worse. Could be better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good flash. Oh, and jabbi just swings off of it. A couple of rounds, he's given them the B pick into this site, and MOUZ can just take it. That smoke will stop them for now. But they're going to retrieve the bomb, they're going to regroup, and they will decide. But it seems like it will be A. JDC has apartments already, so that's tempted MOUZ back.
Sjuush time.
Down over here at Long's like mollied off, can't really get involved, so sjuush gonna have to do the heavy lifting. That's the bomb drop. Down comes through the moto smoke as well, but is out on an island, spammed out of the round.
What?
Whoa, okay,
Where did that come from?
cadiaN. I don't know how he did that, but JDC's now out of the round. They push through. Torshi with a reply, and he's hunting cadiaN, who's fast out through
What
short,
is happening?
but looks the wrong way, picks the wrong fight. Nice movement. Sure, but
yeah, sure.
nothing else past that point.
Yeah.
Break it down. I have no idea.
No, that was a wild
I think
round.
in the start of the round, they start with 3 guys on B, and start 3 guys on B, and losing 1 guy without trading is really bad, and they just react really fast to A. So I think for Heroic, they need, when they are 3 guys on B, they need to try to
Take
be
Banana.
better than this round.
Yeah, and I mean, jabbi specifically has just given up 2 opening kills at B from Swingy and CT. Last time was the 4v5 they won in the retake. And right there, cadiaN gets flashed off, he's fine. MOUZ aren't rushing, but jabbi just swings. Oh, that's a good nade. But Tessis will escape. This round is easy for MOUZ. jabbi's got a gun, but he might as well save cadiaN with a Zeus. But nothing to find with it.
Too far.
Yeah, Long, as the name suggests, is not the position for a Zeus,
Yes.
right? Well, this one's done. MOUZ are on to 13. But the AK save is actually quite nice, right? jabbi was the lowest on money, so he'll gladly get out with this gun.
Did he get boosted quad or did he hit the jump? That's the question. Probably got boosted.
Yeah. And the AK for the city side is really important. All players really like to play AKs as city, so could save some rounds.
Yeah, especially because like Jabbi's been very keen on fighting B, as like Hugo was pointing out, and I think, you know, there's no worse feeling than when you swing it with like an A4 or an A1S, you get the dink, but then they dink you, and they just have the gun that can one-shot you when it does that, and then you're left like feeling that you've been robbed. You know, you hit your shot, but they hit theirs with the better gun. So this is going to be nice.
M4 is a good topic. How are you guys liking the A1S nerf? What gun? What weapon do you prefer in Furia, and do you change depending on map or position, or is it just preference?
Depends of the player. For example, it's cadiaN likes to change depends of the map. Jabbi doesn't like the silent. So Yuri liked it before, but right now he changed it. So depends of the player, and for cadiaN depends of the map.
See, I trust xertioN. I like the map dependent.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah.
What maps in your opinion are the good A1S maps? Vertigo?
Nuke, probably, right?
Nuke for
the outside spam.
Like, and he plays squeaky city.
Yeah, and like door spam is crazy. Like smoke there, and it's just free, man. It's
Heroic are playing so like 3 or 4 A1S's last map on Nuke, so they were getting a lot of smoke spams. Oh shush. That's dangerous. And Torch just pulls the pistol out. That's brutal. Look at him go, jumping into the site. He'll get punished, but hey, he's feeling good.
He's feeling really confident.
Yeah.
Who pulls the Tech 9 out there? That's crazy.
Yeah, I think sjuush is really angry, bro. For sure.
We've all been there.
I know, it's just the most unreasonable way to go for that opener. He dies after it, but it's still awkward, right? Like, going a man down CT side of Inferno kind of forces you to make decisions, you know? Do you try and reinforce the A site now? Do you take resources away from B? Do you keep the 2-2 split?
Yes,
you know, it's
important.
You know, like, there's a lot of decisions that have to be made in this moment, and they've elected to stay 2-2, spread the defense even. But that's going to leave this crossfire between sjuush and cadiaN having to offer up results. They get that first. sjuush moving up with his AWP, strikes another out of the round. They've just got to flush out cadiaN now. They manage that. It's an even trade from the A-hold. Jabbi and TeSeS now being asked to clutch this one out.
Oh, he missed the timing. He has no idea. He's going to get caught looking the wrong way. And TeSeS with the backstab now as xertioN moves forward with a kill. He's low HP, but he's hiding out. That molly spreads well, and xertioN goes up and over the top, but TeSeS is ready. 10 rounds for Heroic, a crucial clutch for TeSeS after a very scary A-hold. Dear oh dear.
Yeah, this round was like really tough because this kind of clutch could be like the final moment to come back. This is really important to shift the moment and try to win more rounds. So important clutch for TeSeS.
And you know those rounds just hype Heroic up so well. We're not hearing them screaming, not yet at least. They're still down, but I think they're going to start believing now. They've broken the T-side streak from MOUZ. They should be able to save that AWP as well that cadiaN gave to sjuush. And Heroic not far from it. MOUZ just looking to take us to 3. Overpasses the last map of the series.
And if JDC doesn't try to smoke, he will be like ready for the mid guy.
Really bad timing as well. He checks mid, but the player was already out.
Yeah, CS timing.
Yeah, classic. Gets us all. Just a lucky game, I guess. It's all luck, no skill.
No, dude, I love moments like that though, because they do just show like the biggest beauty about CS is how like one tiny detail, like that second being timed the way that it was, like entirely affects the outcome of the round. You know, like that peak coming at that exact moment where he misses the timing by like not even a full second, solely decides essentially that that round couldn't belong to MOUZ.
That's it.
Oh, that's a nice flash. And what will Heroic do now with a 5v4? They can give up all of Banana and play a bomb site if they want. They're going to keep the AWP here, though. Oh, no. They will opt to play a bit safer. when cadiaN's played this contact position, he's often been flashed out, so he's going to boost his teammate up instead. Staying scoped the whole time. He doesn't want them to know the AWP is on the B site. According to the kill feed, with a flash assist, there's only 2 players here. So cadiaN's not meant to be one of them. Will that be a surprise to MOUZ? They're lining up smokes, ready to go.
They have a smoke.
Yeah, they do. They could look to try and slow this down with a smoke of their own.
Ooh, it's a mid-site smoke from MOUZ.
This is normally the one that lets you wrap CT, try get into ruins, but I don't imagine they're looking to do that right now. cadiaN's blind, Jabbi, there's a man right under him. Oh, he will check it. All right, he is a little lost in the chaos there for a second, but eventually looks down. Torshi won't get out with the AWP. It's a good hunt for Heroic. They don't even let that gun get saved.
Damn. They win that 1v1, then they go and take a 5 alive round. They've recovered their money. They've stopped the streak. That was a nice, decisive flash peek and banana, and then Heroic play a safe setup. What was that smoke in the side though, Gary? MOUZ threw 3 smokes. They had CT and Coffin, but they also had one right here. It's not the normal wall smoke. It looks a bit deeper.
We normally throw the smoke. Sometimes we throw the smoke, but this one was a little bit deeper. I don't know why.
Yeah, and it wasn't to fight CT or anything.
Yeah,
because they had that smoked as well. Maybe missed.
But this smoke blocked a lot of vision from the bomb side. So, for example, for cadiaN, for the AWP, it was difficult.
Hey, actually, yeah, I guess it let I think it was xertioN get inside oranges, but not sure how helpful that was in the grand scheme. There was an idea there for MOUZ.
Yeah.
And now they've got to put a better idea on the board because their money's on the line.
Yeah, I mean, this round really gets to decide, you know, how easy this comeback's going to be for Heroic. If they win it, then they should be looking to tie this game up at 13-all. So there's a lot riding on this round for the Danes right now.
Oh,
just an apps pop.
Yeah, keep it simple. Keep it easy. Out they go. There's the flash. sjuush. Oh, he's going to eat that, isn't he? Smoke drop. They're going to try and chase him down. JDC, lovely kill, but he's not ready for another man on the site. Stown keeps things up for Heroic. 4v3, falling back as well. He can't get the spray off, but he does recover, and that is the hallmark of a great aimer. 1v4 for Frozen. He gets given one, but this might just be a prerequisite to a save. Heroic with 20 seconds, and the bomb are feeling no pressure. And so Frozen's walking away. That's it, 12 rounds.
Yeah, the best thing to hold pop apps, it's killing the first guy.
Yeah.
When you kill the first guy, it's the second and the third, it's awkward and a lot of weird angles to try to kill the side guy or the pit guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That crossfire is hard to get through. We saw MOUZ try to get through like Stown and cadiaN a few rounds ago. cadiaN was close sight, Stown was AWPing pit, and they were just running, trying to clear pit with their back turned to cadiaN the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you get that first, suddenly it's like you just have so much more freedom, right? Like, you're not worried about getting shot in the back, like you're saying, while like you're fighting one of these other angles. So, yeah, it's kind of rough that they even had that chance. You know, sjuush was really fighting apartments, not just like, you know, giving it a jiggle from pit. He was up on top of the bike taking that fight, and they had a flash. That was their best chance to find him.
Look at this.
But it got away from them. This double setup in the apartments. I've seen players block each other here before, but it doesn't happen at Heroic. They get that kill and get out.
Oh, good molly timing as well.
I actually think it was you guys that I saw block each other there back in the online era.
Sometimes we do things like that.
Yeah.
Those hallways are pretty tight.
Oh, it's down. That's rough. Full blind over in mid. cadiaN. Nice kill with the AWP.
Jump. Do it. He'll take it. Every shot. 3 for cadiaN in the round, and that feels good for Heroic. They get rid of that 1 AK save into an eco, and now MOUZ, they can feel this game closing up. It's even right now. 13 apiece.
Yeah, good timeout. Try to calm down a little bit. Important gun round right now.
Yeah, we were talking about, during the halftime break about how, when you call those timeouts, you want to talk. That's your time. That's not it's not art having a discussion. You get 2 minutes a game, a few minutes a game to talk. So these are very important moments for the coach.
Yeah, it is. We don't have a lot of time. When we have, need to be ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys don't even get to smile anymore, like that. It's like
no emotions allowed.
Like, oh, you're celebrating a win, are you? No, you're not. You're banned. Like, oh, sound okay, awesome. Yeah, coaches, they don't get a lot of time, so they got to milk it when they get that time to be involved. Let's see what cyateN cooked up for the MOUZ guys, because obviously, talk about, MOUZ NXT and how this is the Academy core. cyateN was also the guy stood behind the MOUZ NXT boys during their rise to fame. So there's a lot of synergy there.
And boy, was it a rise.
Between the coach and these players. Let's see what he's tried to have a bit of a say in. I do imagine as well, when you're coaching in a match like this, as it gets really close, you're kind of both a strategist and a psychologist at the same time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Which is harder, the psychology?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine, man.
Keeping your team calm. I can't do it in pugs.
Yeah, that's true. I do always tilt. Hugo tries to calm me down. Down.
Oh, he's alone here. This is dangerous. He's trapped. He can't escape. Frozen. Oh, no. That's such a risky move.
That's the B pick.
And that might be the round. I mean, Heroic have gone for these retakes before. So let's see if they consider it again. But they're still double pit.
Ooh. They've tried to slow it with this util, but I think if you're MOUZ, this is screaming like desperation, right? The fact that they're flashing through the smoke, they're underhanding a bad smoke for top banana. All this is kind of giving you the tell that they don't have anyone in the sight.
Might have to say.
MOUZ feel good about moving in, and yeah, last time, the reason why we saw Heroic go for this was they got a kill that kind of like enticed them back into the 4v4. That never happens this time. They're also slower on the rotate, and their money's on the line right near the end of the game. They can't really risk attempting this one. They have to let MOUZ go on to 14.
Yeah, Heroic do that stuff that sometimes gamble in the beginning of the round. This round, they were 4 guys on A.
Yeah.
And just stopping there, and stopping play too much aggressive
with no nades.
With no nades, so yeah.
Ooh, this could be expensive though for MOUZ. They're getting funneled. That's a lovely exit for Heroic. They always find a way to make a round look nice, even if they lose. But MOUZ right now, you can't deny it. They are on the edge of a victory. They are just trying to crawl their way over the finish line.
I mean, bro, if we're being honest, the fact that they knock out 4 of the 5 guns is huge, though. Like, you win that, sure, but like you were fully invested into that. Like, you had $800 across your whole team at the end of that last round. So Heroic have still got MOUZ near breaking point.
Oh, the boost. Oh, it's actually good cadiaN gets flashed there because they were about to boost, and I don't think he hits that in time. I think the smoke is too much of a problem.
MOUZ have 3 Galils because of that.
That's a serious hit to the firepower of this team, right?
And if they lose this, they have to play for overtime.
Exactly. So Heroic are trying to play the long game right now. It wasn't so much about that last round. It's setting themselves up for the comeback here.
Yeah, it was really smart.
MOUZ have banana now. But 3 smokes, 2 mollies, 2 flashes. They're just going to lob it all in. Blinded off the angle. cadiaN got to give it up. Jabbi wants to go through again, but he at least gets the reward for it this time. 2 kills, and he's back for more with that smoke, or at least he implies through CT. Tesses dies. 4 on 3. Heroic can chill, pause, and retake. But that boost over, he can't see the plant. Oh my, Stown realizes right at the end. Jabbi actually got that kill as well. So he's on a tear right now, on for an ace, in fact, 4 kills deep. Jabbi wants to destroy, and he'll do exactly that. All 5 for the Yabster. And that's 14 rounds for Heroic.
That's just a casual ace, man. Like,
he
just made it look like that was, like, nothing really happened there. Like, that's not even a remarkable round. It is. He swings out from coffins on, like, a great timing to isolate these fights. That's also, like, a flash that rains in. to blind the guy crossing to pull that third kill. What can you even say?
It seemed like sjuush calmed that because it looked like he saw Torchy planting at the end. So he told him, and then jabbi somehow finds a spam. But that coffin smoke was too late for the B play. He got so much room.
And Heroic, they started the round with 3 guys on B now.
Yeah.
Different than the past round.
True.
They were 4 guys on A. And they seems like to be strong on B, but they are kind of retake because cadiaN was on CT, and the third guy was like close to him, and jabbi on the coffin.
On coffin, yeah.
Just
so
playing by his flash, so they managed to win, and the MOUZ just went to a stack. And it's really bad when you are at T side and you trying to execute on B, and there are 3 guys there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially in that, like you say, it's almost like a half retake setup, right? Like the only guy who was ever going to face was jabbi, right? Yes. Like with those flashes. So it was like a very cool layup to the round. If anything, I think it kind of undersells it that jabbi got all 5 because, you know, it was a really good setup and you never even get to see it come together. jabbi took all the glory.
And considering the last 2 rounds we've seen him on B, he's given away that 5v4.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
They lost one of them, they won the other one in a retake, but...
4A again.
Oh, Heroic. They love it, don't they? They do have nades on Tessus, though, and he's jumping. So he's going to have early info at B. sjuush didn't have that info last time. This is a lovely setup for Heroic. jabbi's floating around long. Well, everyone is, in fact, with this boost over Moto. MOUZ is sending it through short, though. 1 man in apps, the nade stacked, and sjuush gets blown to pieces. Someone needs to hit some shots and save the day right now, and cadiaN's good for the job. xertioN catches jabbi on the flank, however. MOUZ still have a chance.
Yeah, you can't get ahead of yourself here if you're Heroic. 2 players still up. xertioN, one of them with that hero gun, swings out and collects the trade. Now finds himself in a 1v2. Heroic a group, they're playing this one together. cadiaN wanting to retrieve another gun here, is onto the AK. sjuush alongside him. xertioN has no idea where either of these 2 are. They're both at short. They're split apart right now. And there's the must-win trade fight. cadiaN
brutal.
Taps out that last man, denies a 1v3 clutch, and puts Heroic on map and series point. 1 round decides whether or not we run this back in overtime, or if Heroic will be moving on to the quarterfinals.
That hurts for MOUZ, man, because they had a great idea coming into that round. Even though that was a 4-man A stack, they come in, they double, or I think they triple naded Pit. Yeah, destroyed sjuush. And then cadiaN, remember, he got that 1v2 from the same position in the first half in Graveyard. He's able to deny it.
Yeah. cadiaN clutching.
Every day. No doubt. That flash cools it off. Heroic wanted to go down mid. In round 30, that's crazy. And now MOUZ, they have everything at least. They have the AWP, they've got the nades. But they've got to make it worthwhile. Well, this will be a 2-0, and it will be Heroic going straight to that quarterfinals.
And they are really pressuring Banana, and they are heavy on mid, though. So this round will be defining when they when MOUZ want to gaining space on mid or on Banana.
Just trading util for now, though. Nothing comes for free.
Yeah, man. I mean, the opening moves of Inferno do feel like a chess game, you know, like where you're just like trading util for util, right? Oh, they've mollied me out of like long corner. We're gonna molly them out of mid, so they can't retake that space. It's been a good set of openings here. No one really with a discernible advantage yet, but that's a big nade down Banana. This is a fight that's weighted super heavily. They've been softened up. Now jabbi tries to set up Tessus with that flashbang. This was the opportunity. 1 kill and then traded. An important trade for MOUZ to find. It's going to keep the dream of this round alive.
4v4, and they go right into cadiaN. He does not miss those. There's still a man in apps. JDC, he's been a bit of a hero in this series. He's got to continue to do so. What a shot through the smoke. sjuush back in the pit. They're throwing everything they've got at him, and they're lost in the source, lost in the mist. sjuush dies with nothing, and sjuush comes through with 2. It's dexter, the captain of MOUZ, trying to keep them in this series.
Oh man, he's so low. And a 1v2 on his plate. They're asking a hell of a lot of Dexter here. Jabbi wrapping through the apartments on this swing. He'll win the round, win the game with it. Locks Dexter out of the clutch. MOUZ with the 2-0 Inferno. The full 30 rounds needed. But they're moving into the quarterfinals now.
MOUZ, of course, still qualified for playoffs, but one space lower. How are you feeling about Heroic right now, Gary? They're looking damn good.
Yeah, they play really well. It was a tough game, both maps, but Heroic, they know how to play in this kind of pressure, and they was more